I feel like I've been doing a lot of thawing videos lately. Guess it's the time of year. Hey guys, Jeff here from Pure Tesla. Today I wanted to show you the effect of leaving the supercharging cables not hooked up during a winter storm. In Chicago, we got some more snow last night. We pulled up to the Rolling Meadows Supercharger this morning and found there to be pretty much every charging cable out of its position. They were basically just down in the ground. Now the problem is we got 3 inches of snow last night. And that's usually not a problem for our cars. We're used to that in the Chicago winter. It is a problem when snow gets into the charge ports because they end up freezing. And because of that, 2 out of the 10 supercharging stalls here at Rolling Meadows are now usable. The other 8 have frozen snow, or now ice, in the charge port. And that's a problem because there are 3 cars here and only 2 of them can charge. And that's a huge bummer for that third person. He's basically just waiting until one of us is done. I'm going to end up cutting my charge session short so that he can get some charge and get to work. But this is kind of just like a PSA that, you know, if you see other random charge cables hanging down, you know, be that good Tesla owner and hook them back up because it can cause some problems down the road. So just wanted to share, you know, the effects of leaving these cables out of their holster, especially in these cold weather climates. It can really wreak havoc on people's ability to get charge and get to where they need to be. So what can you do if you find yourself in a situation like that? Well, if you've seen one of my other videos about frozen charge port latches, I decided to give the old hand warmer test a trick again. I gave him my last hand warmer, despite having to stand outside for a few cold minutes of holding the hand warmer onto the supercharging port, or the supercharging cable. It thawed out one of them, and he was able to plug in and get charging, which was great. I don't know if I'd necessarily recommend the pour the water onto the supercharging cable. I know that I'm sure there's no electricity flowing through it, obviously, until it makes a connection with the car and does the handshake process and all that kind of stuff. But still, something about pouring water right into a supercharger. I don't know why that just doesn't sit well with me like it did when I poured it into my car. But I'm sure it'd be fine too. But all that said, the hand warmer trick did work. A lot of people, or several people, have cautioned that you got to be really careful with the hand warmers. If the bag were to burst, the iron that's in there could create an issue as well, and I completely agree. So just be careful when you're using it. But it is something that worked. Just a regular old hand warmer. Got him up and running in a few minutes of just holding it. Yes, it's cold out, but you know, that's pales in comparison to not being able to supercharge at all. But at the end of the day, you know, just be considerate of your fellow Tesla owners and make sure you're hooking up those charge port cables when you leave, or if you see them, you know, down around you. It would certainly be appreciated by those that, one, are on a trip or rely on it, you know, in the meantime while they're getting home charging set up or whatever it may be. So just wanted to share, you know, my experience this morning. I think it's pertinent and timely given the weather that we've been receiving. If you have any questions or if you have any tips about thawing any of these things, I feel like I've been doing a lot of thawing videos lately. Guess it's the time of year. But certainly leave comments below if you have any other great ideas, and subscribe to get more content as we have it available. Take care, guys. Have a great day.